Welcome to UNP Learning Platform. In this session of Microsoft Excel, we are going to understand how to use date functions in Microsoft Excel. First of all, let us know what are date functions in Excel. Basically, date functions are built-in functions that allows us to perform various operations and calculations with dates. These functions are helpful for manipulating and working with date values in the spreadsheet. We have different types of date functions such as date, day, month, etc. Let us look at few of the functions. Let us start with date function. Date function returns the serial number of a particular date. Here is an example. First we need to type is equal to function name, open the bracket, and we should give the parameters. Here is, let's say we will consider the example of today's date. So the year is 2023, comma, month is 11th month, and day is 9th day. Hit enter. So it gives the date format of today's day. Second one is day function. Day function converts a serial number to a day of a month. Let's look at an example. First type is equal to day and serial number, which means day which we want to retrieve. So let's select this date and we want to get the day. Close the bracket, hit enter. Since it is the 9th day of the month, the answer is 9. The third one is EO month function. EO month function returns the serial number of a date that is indicated by the number of months before or after the start date. Let us better understand with an example. First type is equal to function name, open the bracket. We need to give the start date. Let's say start date is today's date, comma, month. I will give the month as 1. Close the bracket, hit enter. It is not in the date format, so we will need to convert it into date format. So let me click on this. We will get a pop-up of a dialog box called format cells, and we want to change it into date. We already seen this in the previous videos. Okay, so the date is 31/12/2023, which means the end month of this year is 12th and the last date is 31st. So since I've given 1, which means it will consider the next month. Start date is today's date and number of months is, I gave 1 month. So the number of month after this month is only 1 because it is the end of the year. If we give 2, it will consider the 2 months, that is December and then January. If we give -1, it will consider the below month, that is October. In this way, EO month works. Let's move on to the next function, that is month function. Month function converts a serial number to a month. Let's look at an example. Type is equal to function name, open the bracket. Let's say we will consider this example only as of now. Since our month is 11 November, it should give the answer as 11. So yeah, the answer is 11. Fifth function is year function. It converts a serial number to a year. Basically, it gives the year of the selected date. Let's check an example. Type is equal to year, open the bracket. We will know the year of this particular date only. Close the bracket, hit enter. So the year is 2023. And the sixth function is now function. Now function returns the serial number of the current date and time. Let's look at an example. Type is equal to now, open bracket, close bracket. If I hit enter, let's see what happens. So it has given us the date, day, year along with the date. In this way, now function works. Let's move on to the seventh function, that is today function. Today function returns the serial number of today's date. Let's look at an example. Type is equal to function name, open bracket, close bracket. So the today's date is 9/11/2023, and the eighth function is weekday function. It converts a serial number to a day of a week. Let's check it with an example. Type is equal to function name, open bracket, serial number. So we need to give some serial number. Let's say we'll select this example and close the bracket. Hit enter. 5, which means today is Thursday. So starting from Sunday, it is fifth day of the week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Since Thursday is fifth day of the week, it has given us the answer as 5. Let's move on to the next function, ninth function, that is week num. Week num function converts a serial number to a number representing where the week falls numerically within a year. To better understand it, let's check out with an example. Type is equal to week num, open bracket. Let's select this date only, close bracket, hit enter. 45, which means in the entire year, today is the 45th week. That is, today in this particular week is the 45th week in the entire year. So it returns the week compared with all other weeks in the year. Let's move on to the last function, that is year frac. Year frac function. It is the 10th function that we are looking at. Year frac function returns the year fraction representing the number of whole days between start date and end date. To make it simple, let's check with an example. First, let me type two dates. For example, we have 01/08/2003, and the second date we will use this one as the second date. So now let us see how year fraction works. Type is equal to year frac, open the bracket, start date. I'll give start date as this, comma, end date as this. Close the bracket. Hit enter. The answer is 20.272222. How did it work? So basically, let me explain you with the help of calculator. Yeah. So it will consider the difference between the years. So the years we have given is 2023 minus 2003. The difference is 20, and we got is 20.27 is because there is a difference in months. Here I've given 1st August and here it is 9th of November. Because of the difference in date and month, we have these decimal values. So basically, the simple way of understanding year fraction is it will give the difference between the 2023 to 2003, that is the start date and the end date. I hope it is clear. This is all about today's lecture. See you in the next lecture. Thank you.